Hi, everybody. This is Curt Bunk coming to you from lovely Bloomington, Indiana, home of IU. Lots of trees back there. Anyhow, this is Thursday, April the 9th, 2020. 3 days ago on the 6th, we had the founder of Flipgrid with us, Charlie Miller, and he inspired us about all the data and all the users in the last couple of weeks because of coronavirus using Flipgrid. Every 2 seconds, a new teacher signs up for Flipgrid. That means there's millions of people using it around the world. They must be using it for something. Let's share in this thread, this video thread in Flipgrid, how you could use Flipgrid or might use Flipgrid or see other people using Flipgrid. Let's get to it right now.
Hi everyone, I hope everybody is doing great, staying safe and healthy. I'm recording this Flipgrid video from my studio home. I don't have green trees behind of me, but I have a green screen. Just recently I created a YouTube channel and introducing some educational technology tools, and I'm using the studio for that purpose. Um, I hope to read your comments for the week 12 questions. I have seen some of you already posted your reflections, and I will be giving you feedback this week and the rest of the semester. Take care and goodbye.
Hello everyone. Hi Dr. Bong. Thank you for making this Flipgrid. Based on my experience, I have not used Flipgrid personally, but my daughter uses it every week to share her video reflections um, on the week, the work week she has with the online class. So basically, it's called show and tell. They reflect on the activities that happened in that week. So I think that's a great use of Flipgrid as a video reflection tool. And I also see some of the collaboration going on between group of students who like to share and reflect on what their friends are doing. So I think it's a great tool, and I'm thinking if we want to use it for any reflection, specifically on an event or like the talk we had with Dr. Miller, it was truly inspiring. So we can share some reflection about the talk in this particular Flipgrid. Those are some of my thoughts on how to use the Flipgrid. Thank you so much for making this grid so that we can share our thoughts. Thank you. I'm looking forward for others' response.
Hi everyone, I'm here in the Maker Lab. I'm not sequestered because I am making face shields for the medical community. But one of the things I think you could use Flipgrid for is for students to showcase their makerware and tell people how they made it and why it's important to them.
Hello, everyone. I'm Parama, and thank you, Dr. Bong, for doing this. I have not used Flipgrid myself, but my kids have used it a lot. And I was thinking that in 678, probably, like sometimes instead of typing in your response, if we could make like, video responses instead, it would be like kind of a welcome break, and we would virtually like see each other. So, I mean, if Dr. Bonk allows that, it'll be fun. And yeah, I hope to hear from all of you and hope to read more of your thoughts and comments on the posts, and keep safe, all of you.
Hi, everybody, it's Amanda, and I think Flipgrid is a really cool tool. This is actually my first Flip video. One thing I think would be really interesting to use this for would be to use some of the disco spaces for collaboration for students, and they're able to bring in outside experts, which is something we read a lot about in our articles this week. And it promotes that collaboration with the experts and giving students that access, especially now when they're all at home. So having the ability to take those types of field trips and interact with experts would be a great tool. And see you all next week.
Hi, everybody. It's Barbara coming to you from sunny Central Kentucky today. I love getting to hear your voices on the Flipgrid. Thanks, Dr. Bunk, for setting up Charlie Miller coming to see us the other night. It was so cool to hear all those stats. And I just love that we're here talking to each other. I think it's a great way to amplify words off the page. And as somebody who's been a writing teacher for a lot of years and now working with new teachers to find great ways to connect with students and get them writing, I think this is such an important tool. So it lets us hear students' voices, lets us get that idea stage going with our words, collaborate with one another before we ever write a word. Students are doing really sophisticated new literacies. They're enacting new literacies in ways that we couldn't come close to in a 5-paragraph essay or a written assignment. So that's what I'm most excited about looking into. Like, how can we empower new teachers and teachers all over, really, to keep using student voice and this oral language development and talking tool? Because it really is like a playground, isn't it? It's like the sandbox, as it were, of getting ready to write. So I'm really excited to learn more about how it works, and I'm looking forward to doing that with you. Thanks for all your ideas. Bye.
Hi everyone, this is Yaniv from Pacific Grove, California. I'm here with my colleague Magenta, who already fell asleep. I'm in my telework attire, and this is actually the first time I've used Flipgrid. I am in the field of language teaching, so in response to the question, how can I use it? My answer would be, how can I not use it? Because we always need to help students enhance their speech. So this will be a great tool that allows students to actually sit in their at home in their comfort zones and record a video. That's amazing. I've actually was not able to integrate this tool into our Office 365 Office suite that we have at work. I don't know why, and Department of Defense decided to block it, but I was able to use it with my younger daughter, who is quite shy, and as she recorded videos, I see that she actually feels braver and louder. And then I embedded the video into her Google Classroom, and now I'm talking with her teacher about maybe using it more. So this is simply wonderful. Something so simple that has such an effect within like a couple of videos. So I just loved it, and thank you for introducing me to this tool. Thanks.
Hi everyone. Hello, Dr. Bong. First of all, thank you for creating Flipgrid and inviting all of us to post our videos. This is actually my very first video using Flipgrid. I've never used it before. And it's a completely new experience, but using new technology, I guess, is a part of this class. And it was pretty simple to set up and use. I just had to sign in and done. In the ways in which I can use Flipgrid for teaching is that it doesn't necessarily have to be used for teaching because learning is something that can happen anytime, anywhere, in any form. And I think using Flipgrid as a way of responding to the discussion posts is a great idea, rather than typing everything up and then spending time reading paragraph after paragraph of text. We can just speak our response and offer questions to experts. And I also think that Flipgrid is a great way to use anytime, anywhere, on any device. So it doesn't have to be in a classroom. It can also be in other locations across universities, or taking a field trip, going to a new place, showing a short video of that, or even staying in touch with family. If they have access to Flipgrid, they can see what's going on, how everything is.
Hi everyone, my name is Yueh-Chin. I'm in Toronto, Canada. I'm an EDD student in Instructional Systems Technology. My research areas are mostly in workplace learning and performance improvement, but in my previous roles, I have done a lot of research in learning technologies as well. I think something like Flipgrid can be very useful as a visual discussion forum for people to share ideas, reflect on what they have learned on particular topics. I can also see how it can be implemented as a knowledge sharing, experience sharing platform. For example, a group of people might represent a company to go to a conference, and after the end of each day, they can all reflect on what they learned, and then collectively, there will be a snapshot of learnings from this group of people from that conference. It's a very neat tool. I'm curious how this tool can be utilized for people who are not comfortable communicating via video platform. Like usually I'm not comfortable doing video recording of myself. That's something I am curious about.